Fight!
What's going on YouTube? It's Hawk representing De4th2F0aMz, Sh0eicideSquad, of course ForceFieldNYC. Here to talk about my latest pickups. This time I'm going to highlight some of the sneakers that I picked up in 2016 for the summer. And I just want you guys to just, be a part of what it is that I picked up these last couple of months. Some of these sneakers, they went undetected. I mean, there was a hype for them when they first came out, and now you don't really hear too much about them. And if you really look real good, you can find these sneakers for retail or under retail as we speak. So by the time you see this video, and after you see the video of the sneakers that I'm about to highlight, go out there and see what you find, and happy hunting. But with that said, I'm gonna talk about one sneaker that I would say that the hype was there, and then all of a sudden everybody just got upset when they seen them in hand. So I'm not gonna get too crazy about it, but I'm just gonna talk about it real quick. And I'm gonna talk about the Atmos A6 Jelly 3, the whole duck camo theme. They had put out the whole army camo for the Jelly 5, but I was a real big fan of this one. I'm a fan of camo. You got people that are a fan of camo, period. And one thing I would say, if this would have been the ape camo from Bathing Apes on this model, they would have went ape shit, period. But people seen the sneaker, they wasn't too happy with it. Not too crazy as far as the materials. All you can have is like the leather lining on the striping for the tigers. The tiger striping, that was the only part that had like some real material as far as leather. And you also have like the black. The black pretty much just highlights everything else. It makes everything else pop. White midsole. You have like this army beige with the black hit right there. Wasn't too crazy. It came with another set of rope laces. And one thing about this sneaker, when it went online, it had like this whole quick strike. And when it went online, people was trying to buy them, and then they had sold out. Then they put them back on, then they sold out. So it was one of those sneakers. It was like a mystery sneaker. And then when people actually got them in hand, they were upset because there was no real materials. But I am a fan of camo, and this is one sneaker that I did pick up this summer. And right now you can find this sneaker for pretty much retail or under retail. So that's the first pair that I want to highlight as far as the summer of 2016. The second one I want to just talk about, the materials on this one was a little crazy, and people thought that it was a collab, but I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm just going to just highlight it real quick. And this one is the Saucony Grid 8000 Shrimp Scampi. Very clean sneaker. People thought that it was a collab. It could have went for a collab. Most shops, I don't know if they haven't messed with this model, but I could see a couple shops doing this model in the near future. One thing I would say that I have to agree, people don't really line up for Saucony like they used to because of the whole quality control issues. And in Saucony, if you're watching this video, get it together. You got people that do line up and really support your brand, but some of these sneakers, man, I seen, like this one in particular, I seen side panels that was coming out. And I'm not knocking them, just saying what's the truth. Like, you could say what you want. Saucony, they put out great sneakers, they do great collabs, but you gotta get it down when it comes to like the quality control issues. People do notice those things, and I hate to just be a person that's constantly defending a company. Meanwhile, they know the defects and stuff that they have. But what are you gonna do? But this sneaker, I have to say, it's a great sneaker. The sizing on this, I'm a size true to size. I'm a size 11. This one I went down a whole size because I like my sneakers, a little snug. And not only that, but they run wide. So get familiar with some of these models. And like I said, this is a great pickup for this year, especially summertime. That whole coral paint with the beige, great pickup. If you are familiar with Offspring, this is going to be my third sneaker that I want to highlight as far as the summer of 16. For some reason, Offspring, they kill a Jelly 5. So when they did the first one, it was a no-brainer. People went crazy for that one, which was the cobblestone and stuff like that. But this one, the Covenant Garden, was one that people really wanted because of the whole gray. I know there's a lot of people out there that are big fans of gray. And then you also have the invert striping of the A6 logo in mint. So I mean, it's a real nice sneaker. And like I said, these sneakers you can find them for retail or below retail. And maybe this one, I would say you probably still find it in a little bit over retail, but still, it's a great steal. You know, I'm a big fan of the whole A6 Jet Like 5 model. It's one of my favorite models out of the whole A6 brand. And I definitely would say that it's something that you guys should just go pick up. Sizing on this, I went true to size because of the whole sock line, the whole neoprene sock line. So I went to a 211. You know, I like that snug fit, but at the same time, you know, I try to at least give myself some breathing room. There you have it, folks. I mean, Atmos A6 Jet Like 3, the camo, great pickup for the summer of 2016. And you also have the Shrimp Scampies, the Grid 8000. I mean, that model is not too people are not too familiar with that model, but get familiar with that model because I'm pretty sure we're going to see it more often. I mean, we've seen like a couple collabs already come out, the Only in Tokyo's and stuff like that, from Beams and the whole Foot Patrol. And then of course, you know, the Jet Like 5, you know, Offspring, they stayed murdered in the Jet Like 5, so I'm not surprised what they did with that model. And I could just imagine what they got in the near future. You know, they are celebrating their 20th anniversary, and you know, shout out to Offspring. I see what you guys are doing, and I'll definitely be on the lookout for what you have in the near future. With that said, you know, continue to support this channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. I'll definitely catch you guys real soon. I have a couple more videos coming out, pretty much highlighting, you know, the theme that we have going on as far as the summer of 2016. So be on the lookout for that. But you know, make sure you follow us on Instagram, De4th2F0aMz, and of course ForceFieldNYC. You know, we're easy to reach out. We are on Twitter, we're on Facebook. You know, we're on all these platforms. So reach out to us, and you know, stay tuned. We definitely have a lot of things coming. So with that said, continue to wear your kicks and protect your kicks at all times. And I'll definitely catch you guys real soon. Peace.